Welcome back to the show. Now, some of the best roller derby skaters in the world will be heading to the Old Pueblo for the National Roller Derby Playoffs.
So today, we welcome Gigi Owen, a.k.a. Pixie Axe, along with Denny Perez, or Metal Maiden, to our show to get us ready. I had to give you guys a good introduction.
That was great.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my little, announcer voice going here. But this playoff coming to Tucson, it is a huge deal, right?
It's actually international.
Wow.
So, yeah, we have teams coming from Australia, 2 from Canada, and the rest, the 7 others are from around the U.S.
Wow.
And this is one of 6 playoffs. Actually, they're starting today. They're starting today in Cleveland. And so we're one of 6. So the top 60 teams are all competing for, best roller derby team in the world.
That is amazing. How is Tucson even, hosting this? This seems like such a huge event to have here.
Well, number one, Tucson has some history in the roller derby community. When the resurgence of flat track roller derby came about in 2004, Tucson was one of the first teams to come back. We're actually the 3rd team in the nation to come back and start playing roller derby. So we held the first ever roller derby tournament here in Tucson back in 2006?
2006 or?
2005 or 2006. And that was called the Dust Devil, which is actually a tournament that we still continue to hold yearly. And so we put in a bid for Tucson, which, it's hot, but we have great weather. We've got great culture in Tucson, and we won the bid.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's kind of like the Olympics. It's like you have to try to bid to have the big thing come to your town. So
they come and check it out, and they're like, is the venue right, the hotels, and yeah, it's a big deal.
Look at us. Look at us. So, who is it that we want to actually come out to this? Because some people either don't know what roller derby is. Is this maybe a good chance for them to check it out?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Okay.
This is the top level of derby play that you will see ever, at least currently.
Yeah.
I mean, it keeps expanding and growing, and the sport changes every year, but as of right now, this is the top stuff that's happening.
These players are competing, Gigi likes to refer to it as like the World Cup.
Yeah.
This is what these people they're playing off to compete for the World Cup, if you would, of roller derby.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tina was saying this could be great for people who don't know anything about roller derby.
Right.
Or maybe even people who have always dreamed of being involved.
Yeah, this is, if you have ever thought about playing roller derby, this will light a fire under your behind. This really will. And roller derby is an every woman's sport, so it makes no difference of your, size or shape or stature. There's a place for every body type in roller derby, and you're going to see that because these are top-notch athletes. I mean, this is a sport full on. It's not like the WWE type,
No.
It's full-on sport, and there's going to be women of all sizes, little tiny women that are super fast, and big women that are strong and that can block really well. So it's if you're interested at all in playing roller derby, you want to watch this.
Yes. I love it. I know one of your co-captains, and I mean, she gets bruised.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is a serious sport, but I think that's what I love about it. So I want to know your personal stories. How did you guys get involved?
You go ahead first.
Let's see. I think I'm in grad school, and this was back in 2004, and one of my friends joined, and so I was going for probably 2 years watching. I thought it was great. I never thought I would do it, and then one summer it was just like a average summer. Didn't have much going on, and I went to one of the bouts, and they were having tryouts, and I was like, it was a very snap decision. Like, I'm gonna go do this.
I'm gonna go do this.
and I did, and so by the time I was trying out, it was 2007.
Yeah.
So I've been doing it 8 years now.
And Metal?
Okay, so I went to the very first roller derby in Tucson. My boyfriend took my son and I. It was the Mother's Day roller derby, and it was the first expo that they had. And I fell in love with it, but, I was a single mom and I worked 2 jobs and I didn't have the time. So I kind of waited, and I was just a huge fan, and I went to every game. And I should say, my boyfriend actually is Downtown Dave, and he was the announcer for the roller derby and has since become coach of both our travel teams and our home teams. He does a whole bunch of stuff. So actually, he was involved before I was. So he's been in the league longer than anybody else has been in the league. And then I joined in 2006, so I've been doing it for 9 years. And actually, Pixie and I have been there longer than anybody else.
So we've got some veterans here.
Yeah.
And really quick, I know we're going to go back over the playoff information, but do you guys have any local events that we also want to plug?
We do.
Yes.
September 12th.
September 12th, it's Vice Squad versus
the
Whiskey Rollers from Prescott. And so that's going to be at the Tucson Indoor Sports Center. If you look us up on Facebook, Tucson Roller Derby, there's more information there about that one.
Well, let me tell you, I want to wish you guys luck. And I also cannot believe that Tucson, look at us, we are like putting ourselves, you know, on the map in this roller derby world, because like you said, we're a great place to come. They should definitely come back more. And this is a great opportunity for all of us. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
The 2015 Roller Derby Playoffs will take place September 4th through the 6th at the TCC. Now, for tickets and more information, you can visit WFTDA.com. You can also search for Tucson Tournament.